Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Cut It Out. There's the cut file, and I also used the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, my February kit, along with my exclusive sketch that I did for March's crop that they do every month. I will link everything down below. The cut file came from a lady that Heather from Heather's Crafty Life knows. They're based in the same state. And Lisa picked up this 2 cut files for this week. And I really enjoyed the cut file. And I'll link the lady down below. Her Etsy shop is where we found these cut files. And on the cut files it had clouds and it had 2 hearts that looked like balloons. So I got out a couple of stencils, and one is a cloud stencil, the other one is butterflies. And I make it look like clouds underneath these clouds. And I'm just going in different places, taking my distressed oxide. The 2 colors that I used is Worn Lipstick, which will be for the butterflies, and the Salty Ocean, which is what you see me using right now. And everybody knows how this series works, but if you have just tuning in for the first time, welcome. And the way this works is that Lisa and I take the same cut file and we give you 2 different takes. And I will tell you, this week, for this particular one on Tuesday, her and I have 2 totally different takes on these cut files, but they turned out amazing. I love them. So I took my other sketch, isn't it a stencil? I took the other stencil and I did the same thing that I did with the clouds, and I just placed different little places of the butterflies that I wanted them to be underneath the hearts of the balloons. And I'm just going around just placing little butterflies everywhere because my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit that I have for February is all about Paige Evans' new collection called Pick Me Up. So I'm just finishing up this, and then this is all you see for kind of like a little bit of a mixed media until the end of the process. So obviously make sure that you check all of the links down below. I want you to go over and check out Lisa's channel as well, because she has her layout too for today. And then obviously the cut file and all of that stuff will be all linked down below. And here I am, I'm backing the the hearts with the paper from Pick Me Up, and then the clouds will be covered as well. So when we come back here in the land of YouTube, right there, they're all done. And so I just got them all placed. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit off camera, but I was kind of too lazy to get up and get dimensionals that were a little bigger. So I used the mini dimensionals that are on my desk. And so I'm taking the backing of them off because I backed the hearts and the flowers, or the clouds I should say, with the dimensionals on the back from Stampin' Up. And I just get them placed in there. Some of them I get ready to go, and then I used my 3D foam tape. I think it's from 3M or whatever. Lisa sent it to me with part of my Christmas list or Christmas gift because I've never used this before. So I was ecstatic that she gave this to me. I really like this stuff. And I use fun foam and all that kind of stuff too. So as you're watching me get these kind of put down and figured out where they go, a little bit about the picture. My daughter got her haircut done with our stylist that we had when we were stationed in Georgia the first time around. When we got back in September from Germany, and we got stationed back literally at the same installation that we were before we left for Germany, I hooked back up with my old stylist, and this was her first haircut since she was 2 with this stylist. So she was on cloud 9. She was ecstatic. We went out shopping afterwards. We did a little bit of girl time, this, that, and the other. It was awesome. She loved it. So ultimately the picture was of her being all dressed up. She had curls and she was all about the sass. So here I am, I'm taking the Pick Me Up collection, and I'm on this kick of tearing right now. So I'm just taking all of that and I'm just tearing the edges to make it all look torn. And I really like that moth paper. I think I've got like 4 sheets of that. I really do. Now, if Lisa is watching this, yes, those were moths, and no, I'm not trying to scare you. Just point blank. She just doesn't like moths. And so I've got like 4 sheets of it. Not because of that, but because I really do actually like it. I like the fact that they're moths and not butterflies. And I placed the butterflies on there because everybody talks about these awesome butterflies, and I'm like, they're moths. But, so I get them all, I get the paper backed, or my photo backed with all the paper, and I do all the tearing and all that kind of stuff, and I place it behind the balloons. I wanted the balloons to look like it was kind of carrying her up into the clouds, because my title is going to be called Flying on Cloud 9. So I get all of these hearts down, except for that one. Yes, I promise you that I do put that one heart down. It's got my journaling on it. You can't really see it on camera, but I do have my journaling in that balloon once you see the still shots and everything at the end. I am in love with these stickers that Paige Evans came out with. They're white and they're navy blue, and they're so tiny. I like these. I think I'm going to order some more of these, because you don't find this size all that often anymore. And I like this because if I wanted to do a bigger title, I can include these smaller ones if I'm wanting like a subtitle or having like one big word and then the rest of it smaller. I like these. I'm definitely going to get more of these. But my title is going to be called Flying on Cloud 9. And I think it fits perfectly. So I hope that you're liking this series. So I promise you, I just wanted to give you guys an update, and I know Lisa will as well. We are taking the month of April off. It is because of me. I'm finishing up college. I know in the next few months you'll probably hear me talk about how I'm done with college, but I'm just letting you know that I've got a huge paper to write, and I just got to focus on that. And so I'm only doing kind of the minimum of what my design team needs of me at Cheeky Studio. I'll be on social media and everything, obviously, but for video wise, I don't have too much going on. In the month of April, I did pick up a guest design team slot, and you'll see 2 videos of those, and you will definitely see the comfort zone of me coming out of my comfort zone with this design team. But I'm not going to release who it is yet until I get all of the product in, and also when I do my unboxing, I will definitely release who I'm with. But other than that, I kind of took a little bit of a break. So you'll still see photos, not a big deal. All the process will come through. We're going to pick this back up in May because I'm done the beginning of May. In May, I pick up another design team, so that I'm on like full. It's not a guest design slot. So since the month of January, or the beginning of January, I have just been ecstatic about everything that's been going on with my channel. I'm almost up to 100 videos that I have done for you guys. And also, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I am right at 40 subscribers away for my 500 subscriber giveaway. And my goal was to be at 6 months since I started my YouTube channel to be at 500, and I'm only month 4 into it, so I'm way ahead of schedule, and I would love to knock that out of the park. My goal is by November to have 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal, and that's going to be a huge giveaway that I know for a fact of what I'm going to do. And ultimately, at the end of the subscriber thing, you will know exactly what it is when it comes around November, or whenever I hit that. So I'm ecstatic, but I need you guys to subscribe before I can start to give giveaways away. So I'm pretty close. So back to the layout. Here I am. I'm just placing down everything. I have the chipboards. I have the ephemera. I grabbed out some acrylic stars for the top part that I'm placing down right now. I did some rub-ons. I got out some wood veneers from Stampin' Up! That are hearts. And I'm just placing these all over. I feel like I could have kept going on the embellishments, but I didn't. You will see that I put things everywhere. The stars, you don't really see the stars right now, but in the still shots, you will see what I'm talking about. And then the close-ups, obviously, you'll see them. And you'll see the very detailed underneath. I've been forgetting about thread. It's not that I haven't been thinking about it. I know I used to do a lot of it, but I kind of gotten to where I want sequins in little things right now. And then torn edges. Why, I don't know. Or distress stuff. That's kind of what I've been into right now. So I'm just placing, the one cool thing about the chipboards for the Pick Me Up collection is there are a ton, and I'm telling you, a ton of little hearts and just little things on it that I'm placing down on this that works perfectly. And there I finally put down my journaling piece. I was going to write my journaling and then place it down, and then do that all off camera, but I found this bird. I think it's like a pelican, I think. And this has absolutely nothing to do with any type of animals whatsoever. But that's the cool thing about how I scrapbook, and my theory is I look at the colors. I don't look at what it is. I look at the colors. And that color fits in there perfectly because it draws you to the picture. So here I am. I had to take a little break, and then I came back, and I'm finishing up this layout. You'll see me put down this little girl. It's a shopping. We did a bunch of shopping afterwards. I didn't take any pictures about the day, but I just explained it in the journaling why I put the little shopping chick down. And plus I feel that it fits perfectly. And I placed another little word on top that says marvelous and also lovely. And that's an acrylic piece that came out of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And to let you guys know, all of my links will be down below. As well to the cut file shop that's on Etsy, Christina Sorge's Secret Not Secret Club, and then obviously Lisa's channel. And I'm just going through the rub-ons right here, and I'm placing all these little rub-on things. This word says cheer, and I get out some flowers and all that kind of stuff. And also, the other thing too is that these acrylic hearts came from one of my Secret Not Secret Kit Clubs. I started back in November getting their kit. So it's got to be one of them is where I got it from. I can't quite tell you where it was at. And this was another lovely Friday night that I worked with Lisa, and we scrapped until, I think we were up till 1 a.m. that day. It's been kind of starting to be a ritual that Friday night we're just up scrapping and just hanging out in our room and doing absolutely nothing. So I'm going to leave you with the still shots here coming up at the end. You will see that I'm sprinkling on Vibez on Sunset Strip. I'm going to leave you with this, and I hope to see you soon and talk to you soon. Bye.